This is Keith Helwig from Cops Corrections Videos. If you like my videos, please hit the red subscribe button. I'd like to talk a little bit about inmate manipulation. As someone who worked in corrections for 36 years and has also worked as a police officer for more than 25 years, I can honestly say that I've probably been manipulated more times than I know about, and probably more times than I could count. Any officer who tells you that they've never been manipulated is lying. We've all been manipulated. Inmates are masters of manipulation. Their manipulation can come in many forms. It can come in the form of feigned friendship. It can come in the form of blackmail. I recall a particular instance of manipulation when I was an investigating lieutenant. An individual come forth with information that a food service worker was having an affair with an inmate and was providing him with drugs and different contraband. Well, I happened to know this person because her husband had been a captain at one time. He'd retired, but he'd been a captain. He had almost 30 years in, and she was a civilian food service worker. Well, I did the investigation, and it came out inconclusive. There's a couple reasons it came out inconclusive. One was because she knew exactly what she had to do to avoid being discovered. Turned out that she was having an affair with this inmate. Shortly after he was released from prison, she quit her job, divorced her husband, and moved in with him. But as I said, she knew what she had to do not to get caught. She knew not to write letters. She knew not to leave a paper trail. They worked in food service. They were in an area where they were isolated by themselves a great deal. That in and of itself presents a large danger to a lot of people in a prison setting. Because you are alone with that inmate, because essentially they are your co-worker, you begin to trust them. The biggest piece of advice I can give for officers, whether they're new officers or old officers, is number one, never trust an inmate. They're not there for being honest. They're not there for singing off-key in the church choir. And the biggest bit of advice I can give to anybody who's working as a correctional officer or working as a civilian inside of a prison or whatever, inmates are not your friend. You're not there to make friends. You're there to do a job. It's their job to manipulate you. It's your job to do your job and not be manipulated. Until next time, stay safe and watch your back.